You strong.
What's good, J2R family? We're back, another reaction for you guys. I'm Jeremiah.
I'm Johnny.
So today we were at Folklore Love Triangle at Long Pond Studios. But before it's been not part of J2R family, or it's the first time on our channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.
So if you guys haven't checked out our Taylor Swift reactions, definitely go check them shits out. We'll put a card up here and a link in the description. Y'all go check those out. So this one right here looks like it's almost like a part 2 of like one of the other Taylor Swift videos that we've reacted to, right?
Yeah, a Patreon made this video for us. They put some stuff together for us, I think, and we're gonna check it out. But yeah, thank you to Tal from our Patreon. She's putting these together. I believe it's a female putting these together for us, and it's really cool. Thank you. We appreciate it so much.
Yeah, thank you so much. So we're gonna see what happens with this video right here, but definitely go check out our reactions to Taylor Swift. If you guys want like early access to these videos right here, definitely go check them out on our Patreon account. We release them early Fridays, right?
Yep.
Fridays we release them early, and then if you're not a patron, then on Sundays we have a Swift Sunday, which will be released on YouTube as well. So I guess we're gonna hop to the video. We're gonna see what happens.
Do it.
Vintage tea, brand new phone, high heels on cobblestones. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Sequin smile, black lipstick, sensual politics. When you are young, they assume you know nothing. Dancing in your Levi's, drunk under a streetlight. I knew you, hand under my sweatshirt, baby, kiss it better. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite. A friend to all is a friend to none. Chase two girls, lose the one. When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Bro, she can fucking sing, bro. That's all I'm saying.
But I knew you, playing hide and seek and giving me weekends. I knew you, your heartbeat on the high line once in 20 lifetimes. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me on and said I was your favorite.
I'll tell you what, that man over there can play the piano too.
Yeah, he can.
This just sounds good.
It's so cool to see him in this setting.
Yeah.
And downtown bars was all we needed. You drew stars around my scars, but now I'm bleeding. 'Cause I knew you, stepping on the last train, marked me like a bloodstained. I knew you, tried to change the ending, Peter losing Wendy. I knew you, leaving like a father, running like water. 'Cause when you are young, they assume you know nothing. But I knew you'd linger like a tattoo kiss, knew you'd haunt all of my what ifs. The smell of smoke would hang around this long, 'cause I knew everything when I was young. I knew I'd curse you for the longest time, chasing the shadows in the grocery line. I knew you'd miss me once the thrill expired, and you'd be standing in my front porch light. And I knew you'd come back to me, you'd come back to me, and you'd come back to me, you'd come back. And when I felt like I was an old cardigan under someone's bed, you put me
This is really cool to like see something like this. You know what I mean? It's like we got like a live show right here.
Yeah.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is
That's
such a
awesome.
blast. This is a real damn blast. You know that?
I like the way she talks.
Yeah.
Real blast.
That's awesome that she has like so much fun. Like,
Yeah, and it's really cool, like I said, to see him in that setting, that studio.
To work with you. And now Aaron can
It's a weird
understand
experience.
it. No, I'm serious because it's like, here's the song. Oh, wait, here's the bridge. Oh, here's a better bridge. Okay, now the perfect bridge. And then here's the thing after the bridge. This thing's going to come in.
Oh yeah, remember when I pulled the first
Yeah, so, like,
in the
just
car?
a
I
series
wrote
of-
that in the vocal booth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's series
Yeah,
of,
get some plans just in case you call.
and so like, but hearing the patchwork of like that whole thing coming together, I was just like, I just love what you did on that song. It
Thanks.
takes me away.
I love what you did on that song. And I've been kind of in my head like calling the girl from August either Augusta or
nice.
Augustine. I've just been like naming her that in my head.
Oh, that changes things for me because she's written nameless to me, but now it's forever changed.
What happened in my head was, okay, so like Cardigan is Betty's perspective from like 20 to 30 years later, looking back on this love that was this tumultuous thing. In my head, I think Betty and James ended up together, right?
Interesting.
So in my head, she ends up with him, but he really put her through it. But like August was obviously about the girl that James had this summer with, right? So she seems like she's a bad girl, but really she's not a bad girl. She's like really a sensitive person who like really fell for him, and she was trying to seem cool and seem like she didn't care because that's what girls have to do. And she was trying to let him think that she didn't care, but she really did, and she thought they had something very real. And then he goes back to Betty. So the idea that there's some bad villain girl in any type of situation who like takes your man is actually a total myth, because that's not usually the case at all. Like everybody has feelings and wants to be seen and loved, and just like Augustine, that's all she wanted.
That's what I love about August is like it's not.
That's interesting.
That's a really good way to look at
It
it.
sounds like it. Like
That's really interesting right
The
there.
situation feels very close to me, like getting swept up like that.
That whole song started with the fact that I had written down in my phone, "Meet me behind the mall," years ago, wanting to write it into a song.
Salt air and the rust on your door. I never needed anything more. Or whispers, but are you sure? Never have.
I'll tell you what, these guys are multi-talented like a bitch.
But I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see it's twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. And you're back beneath the sun, wishing I could write my name on it. Will you call when you're back at school? I remember thinking I had you, but I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away to a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see it's twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine, 'cause you were never mine. Back when we were still changing for the better, one thing was enough. For me it was enough to live for the hope of it all. Cancel plans just in case you'd call and say meet me behind the mall. So much for summer love and saying us, 'cause you weren't mine to lose. You were mine to lose. But
That's all interesting, bro.
'cause I can see it's lost in the memory. August slipped away into a moment in time, 'cause it was never mine. And I can see it's twisted in bed sheets. August slipped away like a bottle of wine. You were never mine.
It's so cool how she came up with this whole story
Yeah.
and then fucking made it into a song. That's awesome, bro.
Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall. And then I canceled my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, hope of it all. Remember when I pulled up and said get in the car and then cancel my plans just in case you call. Back when I was living for the hope of it all, for the hope of it all. Meet me behind the mall.
I like the sound of the guitar. It sounds pretty good. I like the chemistry they have too.
Oh yeah.
Like how she looks at them and stuff like that.
I love that.
That's dope as shit. That's dope as shit, bro.
I really like the two different perspectives so far.
Yeah,
You know, in the song, I like that it's like two different parts so far, and I guess we're gonna get a third part.
yeah,
But it's really cool.
yeah.
One of my favorite things about this record is the fact that there's this trilogy of three, the trinity of Betty, August, and Cardigan are all like, we made August together, we made Cardigan together, we all three
It's perfect.
made Betty together. And Betty was, I just heard Joe singing the entire fully formed chorus of Betty from another room.
Yeah.
And I just was like, hello.
You're like, I do this professionally.
Hello.
I'd love to have a conversation.
It was a step that we would never have taken because why would we have ever written a song together?
I thought you were doing a bit when you're like, Joe and I wrote a song, and then I was like, what? I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like people write like cute songs about their animals in relationships. And then you're like, no, we wrote like a real song. And I was like, what? And then you sent it to me, and I was like,
So this was the first time we had a conversation where I came in and I was like, hey, this could be really weird and we could hate this. So could we just, because we're in quarantine and there's nothing else going on, could we just try to see what it's like if we write this song together? So he was singing the chorus of it and I thought it sounded really good from a man's voice, from a masculine perspective. And I really liked that it seemed to be an apology. And I've written so many songs from a female's perspective of wanting a male apology that we decided to make it from a teenage boy's perspective, apologizing after he loses the love of his life because he's been foolish.
allegedly.
No, he's been foolish.
No, according to the internet, we don't know what it's about. There's
He's
some-
been foolish.
No, I mean just.
We wrote it, I'm confirming. He's
I don't know who wrote that,
He's a
right?
fool.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's awesome. So now we get to hear him say.
Oh,
maybe not.
I won't make assumptions about why you switched your home.
So I thought he was gonna sing though.
Maybe he is. She said he was singing the chorus.
Oh, so I wonder if he was just singing it for her and then she's like, oh, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she. Okay.
But I think it's 'cause of me. Betty, one time I was riding on my skateboard when I passed your house. It's like I couldn't breathe. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
That sounded good as fuck.
But if I just showed up at your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17, I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Betty, I know where it all went wrong. Your favorite song was playing from the far side of the gym. I was nowhere to be found. I hate the crowds, you know that. Plus I saw you dance with him. You heard the rumors from Inez. You can't believe a word she says most times, but this time it was true. The worst thing that I ever did was what I did to you.
She has such clear fucking vocals, bro.
At your party, would you have me? Would you want me? Would you tell me to go myself or lead me to the garden? In the garden, would you trust me if I told you it was just a summer thing? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you.
His facial expression is funny as shit.
On broken cobblestones, just thinking of you, and she pulled up like a figment of my worst intentions. She said, James, get in, let's drive. Those days turned into nights. Slept next to her, but I dreamt of you all summer long. Betty, I'm here on your doorstep, and I planned it out for weeks now, but it's finally sinking in. Betty, right now is the last time I can dream about what happens when you see my face again. The only thing I wanna do is make it up to you.
I like how she switched the lyrics at that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I showed up at your party.
Oh no, yeah, she's switching everything up.
Yeah, I showed up at your party. Yeah, I showed up at your party. Will you have me? Will you love me? Will you kiss me on the porch in front of all your stupid friends? If you kiss me, will it be just like I dreamed it? Will it patch your broken wings? I'm only 17. I don't know anything, but I know I miss you. Standing in your cardigan, kissing in my car again. Stopped at a street light, you know I miss you.
Okay, that's it.
That was crazy how all those were connected.
Yo, I would have never thought that all those would have been connected.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just insane, bro. So she made like a 3 song, was it 3 songs?
It was,
3 songs?
3 songs.
3 song long like story, you know what I'm saying, from different perspectives. That was just crazy as hell. It really was, man. That just shows like how much of a real artist she really is, and just like how great she is at like writing, you know what I'm saying? Like that's just amazing. Then the way she like viewed things was like differently than like regular people would view, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing that she explained, like I don't know exactly like word form how she explained it or whatever, but she pretty much said like everybody like needs love, you know what I'm saying? So why would I be mad at this person? They just want love just like I do, you know what I'm saying?
The other girl wasn't the villain. She wasn't a bad girl. She just wanted love just like she did.
Yeah, so I mean that's pretty much exactly what she said. Yeah, thank you. But it was just amazing, like the way she put like that in like song form though. It's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like most people wouldn't even think of something like that, or think of like putting something like that in song form, and like especially the way that she just did it and split it up into 3 different songs, like 3 different perspectives. That was just amazing. And I really liked the last song too, how it was like an apology letter in a sense, you know what I'm saying?
It was really good.
It was just really fucking good. And so I don't know, man. It was just amazing. It really was. Like now, I gotta like go download this album and everything. Because that's out right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
like those songs and everything. I gotta like fucking sit there and listen to them now. You know what I'm saying? Because now like I really want to listen to it like even more and like just gain like everything off of like each one of those songs and like just know what exactly everything she's talking about, because that was just amazing. It really was. It really was. I really like how she broke it down too, and then she sat there and she performed the song, or pretty much recorded the song at the time. Yeah, I feel like they did an amazing job. Like I feel like the chemistry that they had like in that room was like spot on.
Yeah, it was amazing.
It really was. And it was just so cool to like see her sit there and get so excited after like recording a song. She was like, I'm just having a blast. You know what I'm saying? It just really was. It was amazing. It really was. This is just a really cool video to watch her here. And I don't know, I'm just like in awe, you know what I'm saying? But what you think, John?
You know, well, first off, before we even get into the song, I think it's really cool setting that studio there where it's at, where it's located. You know, it's like so serene and just it's like so comfortable inside. You know, it's just like being at home and all of a sudden you're like making a track. But I think, like Jeremiah said, the chemistry between the three of them is just amazing. You can see as they're doing the song, the two guys that are playing the guitars or whatever they're doing, they're kind of like looking at each other almost for like, I don't know, like
verification.
For like, yeah, like musical
stuff.
Cues and stuff like that. And it's really cool to see that because it's almost like they're adding notes like spontaneously just to, you know, get it where it needs to be. And that was really cool. But to see how she linked those three songs together was amazing. It really was. I think it said something about cobblestones in the first song and then something about cobblestones in the last song.
Yeah. And then she went back to Cardigan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it was really cool how she linked
it all together.
And then the final song was the apology, and that really that was really great. It was a really great apology, and then, you know, how he came in at the end, came to her party, and, you know, like kind of asked for forgiveness because, you know, he is young and he didn't know what he was doing at the time and stuff like that. It was really cool how she linked them together, and it was really cool to have it from like her perspective. And then the last part there with the chorus from the guy's perspective that she sang. You know, I thought it was really cool. That was really amazing, and you get to see, you know, as we go along how amazing of a writer and how talented she is.
Oh, definitely, for sure. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, make sure you hit the like button. If you're not part of the Tour family, make sure you hit the subscribe button.
Make sure you check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Patreon.